There are two types in the market. Ones that will trade one asset or maybe up to three same assets every single time, right? Tesla, Nvidia, Google. And there are the guys that trade in hot stocks of the day, right? Stocks in play. So gappers up or down. And there is a huge benefit of focusing on one asset or maybe two or three. Once you do that, you learn the ins and out of that asset. So you can actually really get a feeling for it after a while. Welcome everybody to another funded trader of TradethePool. Today, TW is with me, a new funded trader trading the $200,000 of buying power. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Michael?
I'm all right. All right. Thanks for coming we spoke about it here from Florida, and we just came from Orlando. So the sun is in the sky, right?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful weather.
Although we are going through a little bit of a storm right now.
Oh,
Could hear some lightning during this thing. It was getting real loud a second ago.
okay. Wow. So I actually enjoyed a lot of sun when I was there a week ago, so that's great. All right, TW, we are here to talk about your trading. And since you passed the evaluation with the $200,000 buying power, it will be super interesting to hear your story, a little bit about your background before diving into the trading experience and the TradethePool experience. Tell us a little bit about your trading background.
So I really didn't start trading too long ago. It was like the end of June, I believe. I actually bought my first stock and lost on that trade. It was a live account, and that hurt. So then my friend was talking about the funded. I looked into the funded account, realized what it was. I did an internship over the summer actually as well with my uncle, and he taught me about the stock market. He taught me a lot, and then also he has Jeremy Newsom was teaching him. So he had a teacher, and I was learning from like both of them, and they really just taught me a lot over the summer, and then just started jumping into it.
That's beautiful to hear, that you've been in the market for like 4 months and already passed the evaluation, got to the funded stage. And I saw your funded account, you're already up by $2,000 or so, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that's a beautiful story, just to see the evolution in trading. Because when I started to trade, I needed to bust my ass in order to.
Right.
And these days, it's really not that complicated as it was. And you're doing mostly day trading for now?
Yeah, day trading. And I have like some swing trading stuff in like a live account, but that's separate.
That's on your own capital. Okay.
Just a little bit, nothing worthwhile.
So what's the strategy? What type of trading are you into?
So my strategy, I really just trade one stock. It's just Tesla, and it's basically just one indicator. It's the 10 EMA. This is Jeremy Newsom's strategy. It's the 10 EMA. The first bear candle above the 10 EMA, you enter above the bear candle. And then the first bull candle below the 10 EMA, enter below the bull candle. And then stop loss is like around 3 points usually. And then go for 1.2 risk to reward, and that's pretty much it.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Super simple.
Yeah. And then once you get to 4 risk units per month, you can just start going for a little more. And yeah.
Nice. So we will watch the account and the dashboard in a second. Tell me a little bit, how did you get into trading in the first place?
It was my uncle. So my uncle Spencer, I had heard my mom had talked to him, and he was doing some sort of stock venture. We just heard he was doing some sort of stock venture.
Okay.
Like, I mean, he's that guy. Like, he knows how to make money. He's always into making money. So he's doing that. And then, so I was like, can I just sit in on that, see what's going on? And then just ended up watching him. He's doing more swing trading. He's got way more capital than me. I'm just a kid in college,
Yeah.
But then seeing those numbers, it's like, I saw that and I'm like, I got to get my foot in the game. Like, I got to figure out how to get this thing going. Like, really start moving some cash around.
That's amazing. And that's, like you said, it was the first time you ever bought a stock like 4 months ago, right?
Yes, sir.
What about your friends around you? Are they all in the same space, the same area?
So actually, no, not really at all. Cause, well, Noah, my friend Noah, he's the one that actually introduced me to like the funded account. And when I like started thinking I should do more research on it,
Okay.
he was into the stocks. Him and my friend Jay Marquardt as well. They were doing the stocks like back in high school, and they said they made some pretty good money on it. But they were live accounts, but then they said they eventually did go down, which was sad to hear. But so they were into it, trying to get Noah back into it. That's my roommate right now, but we'll see.
It's incredible to see that you started at a young age, and you got so many years ahead of you that you can now just gather more information, more experience about trading. Really incredible to see. Alrighty, so for those of you not familiar, every trader gets his own dashboard. The dashboard will show you your stats, the risk parameters, and you can really understand your progress and look at your equity curve. You can also check your achievements and payouts and customize your view, switch between light mode and dark mode. Alrighty, so looking at your, this is actually the funded account. So like I said, already up by $2,000. Trading, as you mentioned, you're only trading Tesla, right? So very nicely for now, 50% success rate, 4 trades, of course. You do need to make sure your best trade is not responsible for more than 50% out of the total profit. Okay, so for now you're at 128%, and we are looking for consistency on that regard. So making sure you don't have, as we call it, a one lucky trade.
Right.
Going back to your evaluation, let's go and talk about that. Also, something very important to realize, you only did one evaluation and already passed it. And this is something very unique. I always mention that in the videos, when our average numbers of evaluations goes between 3 to 5 on most cases. So most traders will try 3 attempts until they pass the evaluation, or 5 attempts until they pass the evaluation. So in your case, you did it on the first attempt when you started to trade 4 months ago.
I did fail the 25K. I did a 25K funded, and I failed it.
Oh, now I see it. Okay. Still, very, very nice. Very nice. So congrats on that. That's the evaluation, that the 200K for sure. You needed to reach 12,000 in profit, $8,000 for the max loss, and daily pulse 4K. Looking at your balance curve, you can see you almost reached the profit here, and then, or half of the way, dropped down all the way to entry level, the initial balance, and then bounced back. Want to share a little bit information about that? What happened here in this area?
Yeah, so what happened there, I was really just trying to trade like super early in the market, like within first 30 minutes. And then I just kept losing so quickly. And it was like I'd be done so early. I've lost 2 trades already. And it's like, but at what cost? Like, why not just sit there, wait, let the trend kind of develop a little bit, and then trade with the trend?
Yeah.
And what really opened my eyes to it, it was like, it was when Trump said that thing about China, and it just crashed everything. And then I had already lost twice, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to take another trade, but that would have been a really nice thing if I could have just waited. So now we wait, and we trade a little later in the day, and it works out a little better.
That's great. Yeah, patience is definitely a key element in this case when it comes to trading, right?
And just trading with the trend. Go with the trend.
Yeah. 57% on the success rate and a 1.8. Those are solid numbers. And as you said, trading long and short, but only Tesla. This is a great benefit. And that is something that your uncle taught you?
He actually has a video on YouTube about it. He has a full 30-minute video. Like, that's what I watched, learning the strategy. It's like 30-minute video, easy to learn strategy, just repeatable.
Yeah.
And just
and the same asset.
Yeah, one stock just for speed.
That's amazing. And yeah, there are 2 types in the market. Ones that will trade one asset or maybe up to 3 same assets every single time, right? Tesla, Nvidia, Google, focusing on that. And there are the guys that trade in hot stocks of the day, right? Stocks in play. So gappers up or down. And in that case, and I do it for the last few years, I've been focusing mostly on the Qs, the QQQ, the NASDAQ ETF, or Tesla and NVIDIA. And there are two separate ways to trade it. And there is a huge benefit of focusing on one asset or maybe two or three. Once you do that, you learn the ins and outs of that asset, so you can actually really get a feeling for it after a while. All right. Do you have anything else you want to add on top of that on your trading? Again, you've been doing it for only 4 months, which is incredible. The achievement that you achieved within those 4 months, really remarkable. But what about the next step? Are you looking to do it for a full time?
Yeah, I mean, this would honestly be, I would love to do this full time. It's like it's one of the best parts of my day, I'd say, when I'm trading. I actually really enjoy it. And I started crunching some numbers too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to do it full time. Like, if we can just start piling cash into a live account, like, stupid money down the line. It's insane, actually. Like, it's insane.
That's for sure. And this is something that you're looking to do, is to take the funded account, to make money on the funded account and take the profits to your capital, your own capital as well.
Yeah, like I'm hoping to get like 25,000. If I can get 25,000 into a Schwab account, then I can day trade in that and then do 4 times leverage, I believe, on that money as well. Right. So that would be pretty decent.
Nice. Amazing to hear that, and I wish you all the best. Hopefully we will do another interview in a few months or so after you get your payouts and more experience in the market. It will be interesting to see, just the progress and your journey as a new trader that came to the industry and making money.
Yes, sir. That's the plan. Making money, baby.
All right. It's good to hear. Okay, thanks so much, TW. And for those of you who want to check us out, go to tradethepool.com. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Thank you, Michael.